Let's stay on our NBC series Priced Out, and let's take a look at housing for LGBTQ people. They experience both housing insecurity and different rates of ownership. A study by the Williams Institute finds over 8% of transgender adults have experienced homelessness. But there is brighter news on the horizon for LGBTQ homeowners. They tend to skew significantly younger than their cisgender heterosexual counterparts. The median age for queer owners is 44 versus 59 years old. Let's bring in Zillow Economic Data Analyst Nicole Bachaud to walk us through what they found. Nicole, good morning. So we're going to throw a lot of numbers at you here. So first of all, thank you for helping us kind of walk through all this. But first, let's just start with why LGBTQ homeowners are so much younger.
Yeah, so one reason that we could see this population skewing younger is they're more likely to live in urban areas, and cities and urban areas are more likely to draw in younger populations. But another reason is the fact that, there are no federal and national protections against discrimination on the basis of gender identity and sexual orientation. And local protections and state level protections in some parts of the country are still fairly new. So barriers to homeownership still exist for many, especially for the older generations where they didn't have as many opportunities to homeownership. So now younger generations are more likely to, take advantage of the protections where they exist. So that's why we see this age gap here.
One of the other stats here shows that a huge number of LGBTQ homeowners are planning or actually completing home renovations, 43% versus just 19% of cisgender heterosexual owners. Why is that disparity so great?
One thing that we're seeing here is LGBTQ plus homeowners are more likely to look for ways to generate income from their homes and also to create savings from their homes. So, creating a renovation might be adding more square footage so they can rent out a portion of their home. It might be, if they're looking to sell in the near future, adding a return on investment and trying to increase their profit on the sale. And also it could be, like what we just saw in the last segment, where a lot of younger people are buying these older homes and fixing them up themselves as a way to save money versus buying a move-in ready property.
And now you touched on this fact here, but 28% of LGBTQ plus homeowners live in urban areas versus just 20% of heterosexual cisgender people. How does this affect the types of homes then that they live in and how big their homes are if they're in a city versus out in a suburb?
Yeah, so we do see this population trend towards urban areas more, which are more expensive. And with, this intergenerational wealth gap with, LGBTQ plus homeowners skewing on the younger side, looking for affordable homes is really at the top of the priority list. And in urban areas, affordable homes tend to be smaller and tend to be alternative home types like condos, duplexes, and townhomes. And so that's the type of homes that we tend to see these homeowners in.
All right. And also more LGBTQ plus people rent out parts of their homes, something you also mentioned. They're over 3 times more likely, though, actually to do it. Why is that? And who are they renting out to?
Yeah. So, as I mentioned, just looking for income generating ways to use their home is a big trend with LGBTQ plus homeowners. And so, that could be a reason that we're seeing higher share renting out their home. And we're seeing that with either, tenants, people they don't know, family members like parents, and also, sharing more space with pets and other people in their home as well.
Okay, Nicole, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.